Country is crazy. You put things in perspective that even I didn't. The right is playing fast and loose with facts and scapegoating everyone under the sun, especially black and brown people. As a white man, I do not agree with this, and I am on my black and brown brothers and sisters' side. Fight the good fight. Know that I am part of the resistance. Let's fight the power.
Our freedom of speech is freedom of death. We got to fight the powers that be.
KBLA Talk 1580. We've got your black.
I'm Zoe Williams, the voice of reason. If your relationship is in trouble, I'm the dude to call. Has your soulmate become your cellmate? Does black love still exist? What are your bedroom turnoffs? Fantasies and fetishes. Financial infidelity. I'm dating a fat person. Are they worth the wait? Trust me, this gonna be crazy.
How about the heavy stuff?
The child wasn't his, and he still had to pay child support.
It's a very heated topic.
How was that right?
Mama's baby, daddy's maybe.
I just have so many questions I want to ask you.
I just like to kiss it. Is there something wrong with that?
Damn.
He told me he had a vasectomy. I'm pregnant.
Betrayal has been committed.
Hit you with the bad pipes routine.
How does he maintain his humposity?
He likes it when it pinches my nip.
Why can't you open up, brother?
I'm a karate man. Karate man rules on the inside. They don't show their weaknesses.
Yeah.
How do you write women so well?
Zoe Williams,
Reason and accountability.
the voice of reason.
The image is the registering factor. I don't know if it's... Do you see this? Between a husband and wife, or a boy and a girl, there is not only sexual registration and the pursuit of that pleasure, of that experience, but also the registration of hurts, the registration of insults, the nagging, the pleasure, the whole, what goes on in a relationship. And this is the registration, which is the image. You understand? Now, when there is this image between the man and the woman, there is no relationship at all. It is the relationship of registration. You register and I register. And the registration are the images.
The registration of the images.
If we don't register at all anything psychological, then relationship between man and woman is completely different. Naturally. I wonder, are you doing it as we are talking, or is it just verbal acceptance? Because perhaps some of you may think it's very logical, reasonable, sane, or others might think, oh, it's much too difficult. Sorry, I can't pursue all this. I'd rather go and sing in a camp or whatever you do. But we are talking about this very serious.
You already know I love Krishnamurti. He said the image that we have of each other is in relationship. Mm-hmm. Not us, not the real. And he said we have to register our images, right? And that lets us know that we're on board. Oh, my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just tuning in to the second hour of The Voice of Reason, we're on complete fire. You already know what it is. It's Wholeness Wednesday. You know what that means. Special guest is in the building. If you've never heard her name before, this is what it sounds like. Precious McGill is back in here cooking. Listen, we're on complete fire. This is the work.
This is the work.
That has to be done.
It's the work.
Listen. Beloved, gather your mind, your memory, your wounds, your fears, your shame, your secrets, and your trembling spirit. Because what I'm about to say might liberate you, or it might terrify you, but it damn sure won't leave you the same. Mm-hmm. Lean forward. I need you present. That's what Krishnamurti was urging the listeners that came to hear him speak. He said, are we doing it together? I know it might sound logical or reasonable to you. It might sound good. You might think, wow, that was very clever of him to say that. He's saying, no. If we're not doing the work together, it's not being done at all. That's why I say lean forward. If you're sitting on your couch, sit up for a second. Don't close your eyes just yet. I don't want you to drift into sleep. Some of you are not in relationships. You are in a spiritual hijacking. You think you found love, but love did not arrive. Familiarity did. Wounding did. Right? Understand how it works in reverse. Familiarity and wounding feel safe.
They do.
Right? Love is revolutionary. Love is upheaval of the old regime, the old psycho-spiritual regime, right? The echo of your earliest abandonment came wearing a fresh fragrance and a charming smile. And you called that echo a soulmate, right? A soul tie. Let me tell you the absolute truth with the sharpness of Malcolm, the thunder of Minister Farrakhan, and the spiritual megaphone of Jeremiah Wright. You are not addicted to a person. You are addicted to the unresolved chapter they represent. And the tragedy, the heartbreak, the spiritual conspiracy is this: you were taught to interpret suffering as loyalty, discomfort as growth, chaos as compassion, superficiality as the norm. We're going to get by on all good times. That's just not how spirit works. Oh my God. Is this how a trauma bond impersonates God? But a soul tie, a true one, carries a different frequency entirely. A soul tie speaks the language of expansion, not spiritual recession. A soul tie makes your mind sharper, not foggier. A soul tie challenges what you've buried. A soul tie is the shovel that levitates to your hand and goes right to the spot where you buried a piece of yourself. Your body calmer, not tighter. Your purpose louder, not silenced. Your future brighter, not bargained. Trauma bonds demand your submission. Soul ties demand your awakening. A soul tie, a soulmate, somebody who steps into your life in their truest sense, will wake up the sleeping parts of you gave Somanex to. Ambien. You put parts of yourself to. A soul tie gonna wake all that up.
All of it.
The other part that Precious didn't mention, and she knows this to be true, sometimes soul ties, I want y'all to hear this, sometimes soul ties are old souls and young souls.
Yes.
The old souls are there as teachers to that resistant, reluctant, pushback young soul. You know you don't even know why you were attracted to the old soul. You just know you like them a certain way, and then they come in and you want to fight them and push back and disagree. But that old soul is there to elevate the young soul. I'm trying to give you the baton, young spirit, before I check out. 962 lives old.
Was you over here reading my mind?
Come on, Precious. Talk to these people before we get to the phone lines.
Yes. So when an older soul and a younger soul gets together, there may be a lot of toxicity in the younger soul. Okay. And the younger soul doesn't have to be like, well, one is 3 years old and the other is 100. It could be one is 300 years old working on the same thing, and the other is maybe twice that or whatever.
600 years.
Yes.
Old. Right.
So you have the older soul needs to understand that this is not a forever thing. And to dismiss the ego and love with intention, because the Spirit has brought you two together in this form. And a relationship, an intimate relationship, is really a great way for that growth to happen. A lot of empaths deal with this. You know, it's like they feel the person, that they know the person needs something from them. And when they are physical and that chakra alignment happens, it gives the opportunity for the younger soul to experience enlightenment,
elevation,
expansion, which is the nature of God. So, you know, religiosity is not going to deliver you these messages, right? And a lot of times these messages are hidden in sacred text. So you have to know yourself well. You have to know yourself well. And even when the younger soul is aware of what is happening, do the work. Be present, do the work, lean in, go on and lean in. You know, now what's also true is that when a soul tie enters into separation, both have benefited from the connection.
Oh, absolutely.
Both benefit. It might be painful because there's attachment, which is the root of suffering. You know, you love the conversation, you love the connection, but both of them have grown, have expanded, because expansion is the nature of God.
That's what it is. Infinite expansion in all directions.
In all directions.
And ones we don't even know. Really. It is, you're not in your divinity if you're eating the same thing every Wednesday, every Sunday, if you are wearing the same thing every Monday, every Sunday, if you are in the same places for 30 years. There has to be some movement outside of the comfort zone. Right.
That's where greatness goes to die. So in relationship, when you are doing the same old, you're not challenging, what are we doing?
Right. Stimulating ourselves until we can't stimulate ourselves anymore. I'm going to tell you right now, you can get burnt out on stimulation.
Yeah.
Emotionally.
In the brain.
Spiritually.
The brain can't take it.
People just think it's the rose. People just think it's a vibrator that you can be desensitized. Come on. Come on now. You can be spiritually desensitized because you don't want to go deep into self. Look, can we just be honest tonight and talk real?
Let's talk. Let's talk.
We got callers on the line. Let's get them in
love
here.
it.
Let's get them in here. They've been waiting to chime in. Oakland, California. Sean, what are your thoughts on tonight's topic?
Well, brother, the number one thing is you have to know your space as an individual. And, I've been married a long time. And, 30 years, 33 years married and 38 together with my better half. And you have to deal with a multitude of issues, right? So you can talk about trauma and wounds and all that. That's true. We all have to deal with it. But it's how you deal with it. How do you deal with them? What my recommendations are is that you actually, sit back, be patient. And I know patience makes all things real, but you also have to deal and take the bull by the horns when there's a problem to solve. You cannot just, be out of the loop. You have to be in there dealing with the most difficult things. And, in my situation, my mother, who passed away, she taught me these things. She said, yes, thanks, brother. But she said, you got to take the bull by the horns. And I know that's an old way of, saying things, but she said you can't let that, go to the wayside when you had a chance to help solve the problem.
Right. Right. Hey, Sean, you know I appreciate your word, good brother.
Love you, bro.
Hey, guess what you just did, though?
Brought Oakland in the house, and your son should be signed because he's a fucking phenomenal.
Oh, my God. There goes Sean. Thank you, Sean. My goodness. Now, Sean know he ain't supposed to be cussing.
Love Sean.
I'm glad Andy got that little dump button. Just jumped right in. Your son should be he's a star. Hey, thank you, Sean. We appreciate the call, Sean. Thank you. Hey, Attila from Houston, Texas. You already know what it is. Attila, what are your thoughts on tonight's topic?
Yo, what's going on, Auntie Fresh?
Hey, DC
Pooh. We up in here. We lit tonight. This your topic. You know that, right?
Great topic.
Oh, yeah. It was from that first video. I forgot that lady's name or her channel name, but she's incredible.
Mm-hmm.
But it's reminding me of red string theory, which comes out of Asian cultures. I know Chinese, Korean, and I think Japanese. Anyway, basically, it's like a folklore metaphor about an invisible red string that connects people who are like meant to be together. And it can be family, but it's basically talking about like fate and destiny. And what's interesting, I saw this thing on YouTube where it was this little boy that was it was a little girl, I'm sorry, at Walt Disney with her brother in the 90s. And her husband was in the picture as well. They didn't know it. He was like in the back when he was a little boy with his family. And it showed them like years later taking pictures with their kids.
Oh, yeah.
And it got me, yes. And it got me thinking, like, I've seen that in my own family. Like, I lost both of my grandparents, like, within the same week in 2021. And we found out, like, through family that my grandmother's side, cousins of hers, had married people with the same last name as my grandfather.
Wow.
Like, weird things like that. Yes. And so I'm saying all that to say my logical mind has really struggled with this in the past of understanding that you can meet people that you felt like you met before. And it wasn't until I met someone, I was like, I know you. And it just came out my mouth. I'm sure he was freaked out.
Mm-hmm.
But I say all that to say, like, how do you get over, like, losing your soulmate?
Stay right there. Don't go nowhere.
This is a great one.
Don't go nowhere. How do you get over losing your soulmate?
This is so
Does
good.
a new soulmate with the same soul come in, but a different person? When we come forward, the voice of reason gonna keep it hot.
Relationships. Got you confused? Need some straight talk? This is where you get the unfiltered truth about love, relationships, and everything in between. He breaks down relationship dynamics with no-nonsense wisdom and practical advice that actually works. Tackling the questions you're afraid to ask and giving you the answers you need to hear. You're inside the voice of reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
The holidays mean more travel, more shopping, more time online, and more personal info in more places that could expose you more to identity theft. But LifeLock monitors millions of data points per second. If your identity is stolen, our US-based restoration specialists will fix it, guaranteed, or your money back. Don't face drained accounts, fraudulent loans, or financial losses alone. Get more holiday fun and less holiday worry with LifeLock. Save up to 40% your first year with promo code NEWS. Visit lifelock.com. Terms apply.
It all comes down to this, folks.
Yep, the entire season is on the line. But my throat has officially thrown in the towel.
Sounds like you need Vicks VapoCool drops. They're max strength and vaporize sore throat pain.
Whoa! These VapoCool drops hit fast.
Speaking of fast, did you just see that play?
Yeah, he vaporized that ball.
That pun should have come with a penalty.
Vaporize sore throat pain with Vicks VapoCool drops. Use as directed.
KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580, connecting you with services and solutions. If you need help getting your resume in order, finding job training, or landing a job, we've got 3 great options for you. First, the City of Los Angeles has WorkSource centers across the area offering free job support. The California Workforce Development Board can help you with everything from GED prep to vocational training at no cost to you. On the federal level, the Department of Labor's American Job Centers offer a full range of services for job seekers and businesses alike. Visit careeronestop.org, or for more info, just call California's Help Center or visit cwdb.ca.gov or call 916-657-1440. For the City of Los Angeles programs, go to ewdd.lacity.gov or call 213-744-7300. All these services are free to help you get your next job. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
KBLA Talk 1580 remembers Robin Ayers on the 1-year anniversary of her passing. 1 year ago this week, we lost a remarkable and vibrant voice. Robin Ayers touched countless lives through her passion, her love, her service, and her smile, which you could see through the radio. KBLA Talk 1580 honors her memory and celebrates the legacy she left behind. Robin, your spirit lives on in every conversation, in every connection, and in every one of us, inspired by your voice. Gone, but never forgotten. KBLA Talk 1580, where voices matter.
Some more. It's the Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
I gotta ask myself. Solomon.
It is a very human thing to become close to the people that you're going through trouble with. It's built into us as a survival mechanism. The level of excitement, the risk, all the stuff starts changing how your brain functions, and it also helps with the distortion of reality. What traumatic bonding is, it is attaching to somebody who is hurtful to you. Our cultural awareness is getting broader and more people are sensitive to it. As a psychologist, what we do is we compile traits together and they become kind of a pattern in a person's life. And so 5 piles of data had commonalities in them. One of the characteristics that emerged in our data is attraction to and seeking out untrustworthy people and staying in that. You're meeting people who aren't healthy or who are dangerous or will let you down. It's about the pattern of exploitation in the relationship. The second sign of an exploitive relationship is that you're not willing to to look at the fact that bad stuff is happening and making excuses for it. But he's such a good man. He's such a good priest. He's such a good doctor. He does so many good things. But what that does is it allows you to overlook then the damage that's being done. The third pile that is common is their secrets. And the secrets are because you feel special. You feel that you belong to a special group or you've been singled out. And
that is the father of trauma bond.
Oh, okay.
That was Patrick Carnes himself, right? The father of that term, trauma bond. And he was saying some heavy things, man. Trauma bonds demand your submission. But as Precious enlightened us, soul ties demand your awakening. Let me bring this to you with the spirit of Octavia Butler's prophetic clarity. Some relationships are not meant to be lived. They're meant to be survived. They are meant to mutate you, transmute, transform, right?
Yes.
They are meant to force evolution out of your paralysis. I know you don't want to hear it put that way, but I don't give a damn about your feelings, right? Soul ties push you into the evolutionary process of spiritual enlightenment. Trauma bonds expose you. I need y'all to hear it. I need y'all to hear it, right? Somebody said, no, your sister said,
it's my twin.
Not Octavia Butler. You showing out now. Do you see? Right? One builds the kingdom inside you. The other indicts the prison inside you. And now I'm going to speak to you the way Farrakhan would speak from the rostrum, the way Malcolm would speak from the corner, the way Jeremiah Wright would speak from the pulpit. This is a version of you there is a version of you that believes you deserve peace. There is another version of you that still seeks the chaos that raised you. When we come forward, we're going to talk about that chaos. And we're going to tap back in with the callers because we got Callie, Soul, and Valerie.
All right.
It's really about to get lit.
I can love you. I can love you. A little better. I know that you could be. Wish that you could be my man. 'Cause I can love you better than she can. I can love you. I can love you better than she can. I can love you better than she can.
If I told you once, I told you twice. QB, throw the booty like a groupie for more ice. Armor truck heist, get the bonus like Nabouche. In love with you since the days that you say. Now I watch you play Columbo, Picasso. Tricks inside colossals, turn your castles to brothels. Who you loving, who you wanna be hugging? Dipping on your Ninja Honda with Tanisha and Rhonda. Why? You work more body than Jane Fonda. Physical fitness, Mary Blige be my witness. Under pressure, I lie for you, die for you. Ruger by the thigh for you, right hand high for you. Because of you, I'm inherited. Trillion, ferrying, billions, Bentley coupes, millions. Playing just some evidence in the Sheridan. Crack the Don P's and rim beads, you better have it in. Who gon' love you like I do, huh?
He's on fire tonight. It's the voice of reason with Zoe Williams exclusively on KBLA Talk 1580.
I'm Amber Payton with BIN News Now.
Chicago Alderman Brian Hopkins plans to introduce a revised downtown curfew proposal with compromises after his earlier version was vetoed last summer. Black Mayor Brandon Johnson, still shaken by last month's fatal loop shooting of a 14-year-old, says violence sets the city back.
Every time something like this happens, of course it frustrates me.
Hopkins says the new plan will extend the notice time before curfews, but has not shared details yet. Serena Williams says she is not making a tennis comeback despite reports she rejoined the sports testing pool. The International Tennis Integrity Agency confirmed she requested reinstatement but said it's unclear if she plans to return. And 2 University of Alabama student magazines, Alice and 1956, have been suspended for not complying with new Trump-era DEI policies. Alice focuses on women's lifestyle content, while 1956 serves black undergraduate readers. Get BIN News Now on demand 24/7 on the iHeartRadio app.
This Thanksgiving, take the family to new heights at the Palm Springs Aerial Tramway. Enjoy ride and dine at Pines Cafe or a holiday meal at both Pines Cafe or Peaks Restaurant. Lunch and dinner with stunning views, 8,500 feet above the desert floor. Visit pstramway.com. Rise into wonder.
At the tone, please record your message.
You ready? Drop it! Mr. Tavis Smiley, preach it. Thank you, man. Politics in this country is crazy. You put things in perspective that even I didn't. The right is playing fast and loose with facts and scapegoating everyone under the sun, especially black and brown people. As a white man, I do not agree with this, and I am on my black and brown brothers and sisters' side. Fight the good fight. Know that I am part of the resistance. Let's fight the power.
Our freedom of speech is freedom of death. We got to fight the powers that be.
KBLA Talk 1580. We've got your black.
Yo, it's Zoe Williams, the VOR, and I know you're tired of pretty gems with pretty lies, where people seem to scroll more than they sweat. Well, it's time to level up. Welcome to Huff and Puff, where excuses die and champions rise. Smack dab at 1221 North La Brea on the corner of Fairview. This ain't a photo shoot, it's a battleground. Certified achievers in the game. Trainers who grind with you, not post pictures beside you. Whether you're chasing your next personal record or just trying to outrun your past, this is your sanctuary of sweat. No mirrors, no filters, no fluff, just pain, passion, and purpose. Stop talking, start training, huff hard, puff loud, be legendary. Where folks go to war with their weaknesses. Huff and Puff.
KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580 is committed to self-care and community well-being. Walk Good LA was formed in June 2020, inspired by the Black Lives Matter movement and the beginning stages of the COVID-19 pandemic. What began as a few minutes of breath work and yoga meditation before protests against police brutality turned into a safe space for the community to heal in hard times. The immensely positive response from the community transformed the momentum into a movement. Today, Walk Good LA is a black and brown-led community wellness organization based in Los Angeles. They provide spaces for healing through community yoga classes, guided meditations, hikes, run clubs, and other activations throughout Los Angeles that attract hundreds of members weekly. With the help of Propel and Michael B. Jordan, they now have a yoga and wellness studio in Los Angeles called the Walk Good Yard. To join their mailing list and connect with healing spaces, please visit walkgoodla.org. That's walkgoodla.org. Or find them on Instagram at walkgoodla. This is a community call to action, a community call to healing from KBLA Talk 1580.
An official message from Medicare.
Couple more minutes and we'll start this month's book club.
You know, I usually love a plot twist, but this year I'm comparing my options during Medicare open enrollment.
You can't assume your current health or drug plan is the best one for you.
And you gotta make sure your drugs are covered. That's important.
So is saving money.
Review all your options at Medicare.gov. Open enrollment ends December 7th. Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580, connecting you with services and solutions. LA County's new Justice Care and Opportunities Department, or JCOD, is here to support justice-involved individuals and their families. The JCOD Support Center is now taking calls at 1-833-LACJCOD. That's 1-833-522-5263. Available 7 days a week from 6 a.m. to 11 p.m., the Support Center is your one-stop shop for re-entry issues and court support. They offer court reminders, connections to local services, transportation assistance for housing, court appearances, and childcare. The JCOD hotline provides personalized help to connect you with services that you need. And don't forget to check out justiceconnect.org for more information. Remember, it's free and available every day at 1-833-522-5263. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
Hey there, Los Angeles. This is James Lucky Jr., publisher and editor of Los Angeles News Observer. Are you hungry for news that matters to you in the African American communities of Los Angeles? Well, buckle up, because we got the scoop you've been craving. Stay in the know and never miss a beat with our free weekly publications conveniently available near you. Or hop on the digital wave and become an exclusive subscriber at OGNSC.com. Don't forget to join the party on Instagram and Twitter at OGNSCINC for behind-the-scenes access and sizzling updates. No more FOMO. Let's stay informed, connected, and empowered together.
This is KBLA Talk 1580. Talk radio. That's music to your ears. We're unapologetically progressive. KBLA Talk 1580. You're listening to the voice of reason with Zoe Williams. Only on KBLA Talk 1580.
Most codependents, or SLDs, they believe that they are perpetually stuck in relationships for which, if they make a decision to go closer or go more distant, there's going to be consequences. And so they are often entrapped, sometimes imprisoned, what they believe are the rules of the relationship. For example, if a codependent is married with a pathological narcissist, they believe that that person has to be the center of their life, the most important person, the one whom they must give all the trust, love, respect, caring, trust, protection, everything to them, with the hopes that it is reciprocal or mutual. But really, because it's a codependent narcissist relationship, it never is. If you are interested in this topic, go to selfloverecovery.com and check out more.
Hey, listen, I love Dr. Ross
Oh, yeah.
Rosenberg.
Yeah.
Rosenberg. He calls himself Rosenberg, so I'm going to do it. But I like Rosenberg. I love his work, The Human Magnet Syndrome. Again, he wanted to recontextualize the term codependent.
Mm-hmm.
And he felt that he did, and he says all of his colleagues love it. He doesn't call it codependent. He calls it self-love deficient. SLD. And then he's even heightened it to a disorder, SLDD, self-love deficient disorder. And he's saying the self-love deficient personality is attracted to the narcissistic personality, and they're in this orbit in much the same way as avoidance and preoccupieds are. Do you see? So now we're taking it from soul tie to trauma bond. We've got Attila from Houston, Texas on the line. Attila, get in here and give me your final thought.
I don't even know what to say, y'all. I had to light some sage in the middle, the meantime. But like I was asking, I'm serious. I had to, because
About
forces
the
be
soulmate.
forcing. Yes, but I was asking about how do you get over losing one of your soulmates?
You recognize that there is no such thing as loss between soulmates. This is people out here trying to cut cords and all that. That's nonsense. A human does not have the power to cut a cord that is forged in the spirit. So you recognize that though you are not in physical proximity, that your soul is still very much connected. So what I would encourage you to do is to communicate with that, and Zoe knows about this because I went through this with him. Communicate with that spirit, soul to soul. Doesn't have to be with the mouth, because spirit doesn't speak English, it speaks energy. Communicate with that soul, and it will dissipate the pain that you still feel in connection. You're feeling the pain because you're in resistance. You're not allowing the space for the connection that still is.
Wow.
Wow.
That
makes sense why I'm still feeling that energy, because it's heavy. I'm like, why does it pop back up? You're always doing good. I'm still doing good. Let me stop saying I was. I'm still doing good.
There you
but
are.
those emotions, the memory, all of it is just like coming back up. I'm like, okay, Lord, what's going on?
It doesn't go away. It doesn't go away. You just have more space to be able to feel it. Now, let's say when the next soulmate comes along and you are in a space of love and you're vibrating high, it is not going to disconnect you from that previous soul connection. You'll just have more understanding of it. Yep. So buckle up, Buttercup. It ain't going nowhere.
Attila, guess what you just did?
I brought Houston in the building.
Houston, Texas is on deck. Hey, if you want to bring your city in the building, call now so we can get to you. 1-800-920-1580. Denver, Colorado, Cali, Seoul. Get in here.
Every time Auntie Precious coming over, we leave with homework.
You better believe
That
it.
I have done my job.
You better believe it.
I appreciate it.
Good.
So, my question is, my understanding for the definition of soul tie, y'all done popped my top this tonight, because I realized my definition is not in alignment with what y'all are talking about. I always thought soul ties literally were the definition of incubus and succubus.
No.
So
That's
negative context. Y'all aren't talking about that.
Now, that's what the church did.
Yeah, it's a
did.
spiritual connection, not always a soul tie. Yes, incubus or a succubus. So for you, Valerie, if you were in relationship with a man and he was draining you dry.
Callie.
Callie, I apologize. Sis, please excuse me. If you are in relationship with a man and you are now in separation and you're healing, that incubus was spiritually connected to you, but not a soul tie.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. They gave you your spiritual work to do.
The soul tie gives you spiritual work where the incubus does not.
Well, they both do if you are awakened. But the difference is that incubus don't have no work to do. They finding the next target. They're looking for the next victim.
Wow.
They cannot survive independently. They must be in relationship.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Now watch this.
Okay.
Watch this, Callie. The same thing Precious just told Attila. The next soulmate, depending on the work you've done, watch how this works. Depending on the work you've done. If you've done the work, the next soulmate is the same soul, just a different part of it.
I would say same pod, a different section.
That's it. Because she said something very, very, you might have missed it. When she talked about how you can't cut cords.
Cannot.
Yes.
See,
okay.
People like Krishnamurti said it the best. He said, we don't use language. Language uses us.
Real bad.
First off, source is indivisible.
Ain't no separation.
It's indivisible. So you think your little ego has a pod within the source. That's like one drop in the ocean saying, well, I'm going to speak my truth. You part of this whole wave.
You're
right
part
here.
Of the whole, yes.
So you can't really cut you see what I'm saying? We've been educated wrong. People may have a spiritual experience, but then have difficulty putting it into words effectively, communicating, articulating that experience. So I just wanted to share that with you. Callie! Guess what you just
One more
did?
question.
Okay, go ahead.
Please. So what do we do in lieu of cutting the cord, of trying to cut the cord?
You accept it. Ooh. You send love to it, and you release it. And acceptance is that we will forever be connected. We just ain't going to be together.
Now, Zoe's side of transmutation of the energy.
Yes.
So she said acceptance, transmutation. You take that same energy, you transmute it into what you want it to be. You got to remember, you're a soul author. SOLE, SOUL. You get to author how you want to experience this. Do you see?
True.
Yeah.
Okay. Callie, guess what you just did?
How about Denver in the building?
Denver's back in the house. You already know y'all can come in here and cut up with us when we come forward. We going to end it at home in Los Angeles with Sister Valerie.
Is it good to you? More Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams when we come forward.
If a Lenovo computer for your business is on your holiday list, don't shop around. Just go directly to the source, Lenovo.com. You'll find exclusive deals on the PCs you want for your business, like the ThinkPad X9 14 Aura Edition and Yoga 7i 2-in-1. So avoid all that shopping chaos and price comparing, and just go directly to the source, Lenovo.com, where PCs are up to 50% off. That's Lenovo.com.
Lenovo. Welcome back to Winter Hack Radio, the place for clever hacks to survive the season. Icy driveway? Well, try spreading sand or birdseed to help with traction. Snowy puppy paws? Well, grab a whisk, brush it off, done. Catch COVID-19? Well, just get...
Actually, there's no hack for COVID-19. But if you test positive, prescription medications for COVID exist. Ask your doctor if they're right for you. Visit PfizerForAll.com to learn more. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Lena Bloom for the Bail Project. Imagine you're stuck in a jail cell and you can't afford bail and someone offers you a way out. Just plead guilty and you can go home and kiss your kids goodnight. What do? What thousands have. You plead guilty whether you are or not. Cash bail makes poverty a crime. That's why the Bail Project helps those who can't afford it while fighting to end cash bail. Because freedom should be free. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
Yeah.
What
California Crusader newspaper would like to thank all of our subscribers for their support throughout the years, proudly serving the South Los Angeles and South Bay areas for more than 40 years. The California Crusader is a multicultural, black-owned, adjudicated newspaper that focuses on providing newsworthy information to the people in our community. We're constantly looking for ways to assist businesses in our community to connect with our subscribers. We provide low-cost, effective ways to promote your business with our reasonable and affordable advertising rates. You can participate by suggesting, sharing, and submitting your stories on the California Crusader newspaper Community Share Facebook group page, or visit our website at cal-cruise-news.com. That's calcruisenews.com. Then click on the Submit Now button located on the top right corner of the homepage, or text CCN to 42828. Again, text CCN to 42828. The California Crusader newspaper, working together to build a better community for our future. Subscribe today.
My mom has decided to learn to paint, and she's good.
My dad's now into creative cuisine, and I've already put on 6 pounds. Learning new things comes with age.
My mom? She started forgetting my name and what we're talking about.
Forgetting well-known things doesn't. Memory loss may be a sign of Alzheimer's disease. Early detection gives you and your loved one time to plan for the future. Learn the warning signs of Alzheimer's at 10signs.org. Brought to you by the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
You know you want some more. More. It's the voice of reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
Hey, baby. I wish you could see what I have on right now. You're so sexy. Imagine how intense it would be to hold me right now. My song's playing.
At night, when you're far and I'm alone, I feel the fabric from your t-shirt flow through my thighs. I can still hear your baritone in my ear telling me you'll take it slow. And I was in the mirror playing roles like you were here, I couldn't turn me on. So I fell asleep with the music on, woke up again hearing the same old song playing. Give it to me deeper, you're giving me the fever.
I just need to talk to them and have them validate that what they did to me was wrong, that they did hurt me, that it's their problem, that they're the one that needs to change, that I am working on myself, I am growing. I need them to validate all of that. I need that conversation. No, you don't.
Right. Ooh.
And if you try, it never hardly ever works. They will just use that to manipulate you. They'll use that to confuse your thinking. They'll use that to gain power in your thinking again. So don't go there. Don't give them an opportunity to try.
Brother Tim Fletcher on Complete Fire. I want to rush over here and get our final caller of the night, one of our favorites. You already know who it is. It's Sister Valerie. I got a sister named Valerie, so she's going to always be Sister Valerie from here on forward. Sister Valerie from Los Angeles, California, what are your thoughts on tonight's topic?
Tonight's topic is absolutely amazing. You guys did great on the screen. Of course, the broken man. I am, I'm sorry, I'm overwhelmed with the soul tie. I realized that I healed my little girl with the relationship that descended into intimate partner abuse. But I was drawn to that man. I knew I had work to do. I could not take my eyes off of him every morning. I would watch him from afar, not in a sexual way. There was just something about him that reminded me of home. And I used the quiet time when he wasn't upset that I was healed, because he needed the broken bird. He needed me to be broken so he could be the teacher.
Ooh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I took everything that he gave me, but I needed more. I needed different lessons. And he didn't understand that. So he lashed out at my question and at the space I gave him. And in that, I learned how to not reflect self-hate, how to not reflect low self-worth.
Mm-hmm.
I allowed things to be said and came back later and said, you know what? We can't do this. This hurts.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're not trying to hurt me, please stop. But if you are, we need to examine why. The examine why was where he broke apart.
Wow.
So we have a lot of work to do, and I learned that there is a lot that I will take from myself, because my boundaries are respected by me staying in them first. And that's it.
Wow.
It broke up. Did I hear that you said there was an element of abuse in this relationship?
It descended into him threatening me with physical violence, at which point I said, no.
So not physical abuse, but emotional, psychological abuse, verbal abuse.
Emotional and psychological. I did learn a very, very great lesson in that he was 12 years my senior, which is twice my age limit. And of the 4.5 years we were together, 4 of those years were celibate because of his health. So I learned that I could be faithful no matter what my body was saying. I could be self-contained physically, which I always thought that the physical aspect was the greatest expression of love.
So this was a soul tie or a trauma bond?
Both.
Wow, I like it. A hybrid bond. Listen, let me just say this, Valerie, and I've told you this on numerous occasions. You are one of the most honest,
I love it,
and transparent and just free-flowing callers. We had a caller from Seattle yesterday named Mo. She felt like you because she was just open and honest and letting it flow. Listen, you already got it. You already know you got a seat at the table whenever you want it. So I'm going to ask you this question. Guess what you just did, sweetheart?
Brought LA into the building.
You already know. She brought LA in the building. Precious. People want to know, where can they find you? How can they work with you? How can they connect? Tell them.
You can reach me at withprecious.com. And at the bottom of the page, there is an inquiry page. The page will let you know what it is that I do. You don't necessarily have to book a session. You can even just ask me a question. Withprecious.com or at Phenomenal Change on IG.
Love it. Andy, the playlist was bananas. Everybody knows my playlist.
That's your real co-host.
Is my co-host. Hey, Andy, what was the next song? I just want to hear real quick. What do we got? Okay, no. Go to the next one. Who is that? We got so many. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, the voice of reason, always on complete fire. You already know what we do. We start the conversations. It's up to you to finish it. And I'm going to be back in here tomorrow night, which is my Friday. Y'all know how it is. Enjoy your night. The VOR signing off.
KBLA 1580 Santa Monica.
I
I'm Bree Wood with BIN News Now. Outgoing New York City Mayor Eric Adams met with Mayor-elect Zohran Mamdani, urging him to keep key programs.